It's finally done. It's finally done. After 8 years of writing, Seduce with Integrity, the book that will free you from fear and have you dating the women you're truly attracted to. So, let me tell you what this book is to see if it's for you. This book isn't for everyone. This book is for the man who is trapped behind an invisible prison of fear, unable to date the women he truly wants. Look, I know a few things about you. Number one, I know you can get some women, but you're not being able to consistently get the women you truly want. The second thing I know about you is you know about seduction. I know you know about seduction. This isn't just more information about how to seduce women. This book serves a very specific purpose. It's how do you break free from the prison of fear. Let me tell you my story. When I grew up, the biggest struggle I had is that since I was a young boy, even when I was around 7, 8 years old, the thing I wanted more than anything in the world was to be one with girls. But the thing that terrified me more than anything in the world was talking to girls. So this conflict tore me up inside. See, a lot of guys say that, oh, when I was younger, I was clueless about the game. I didn't understand the game. My situation was a bit different. Even at the early ages of 11, 12, 14, I understood the game, but I was trapped behind this invisible wall, this invisible prison, like invisible prison bars. And the girls were there. I knew what to do. I knew what to say, but I couldn't get myself to move. And because of that, I missed out on countless opportunities, countless beautiful girls, all because my fear stopped me. And this caused depression. It caused the hell. What's more hell for a boy and a young man who loves girls but isn't able to go after what he wants? So, what is Seduce with Integrity? The 508 huge book, 6x9 book. What is this book? Who is this for? This is for the man who knows what to do and knows what he wants, but he gets stopped by fear. So if you're the kind of guy who isn't going after the women you truly want, if you can get some women, but when it comes to the women you're crazy about, the women maybe you see around the street or the girl at work or in your group or class, and you want that one, but every time you go talk to her, you lose your nerve, you get nervous, you shut down, or maybe every time you want to go talk to her, you hype yourself up, you promise yourself you're going to do it, but then you can't do it. The fear is dominating. Fear is making you its bitch. This book, another title for this book could be Prison Break. If you feel like you're in an invisible prison, then this book will show you my journey of how I broke out of that prison for good. Inside of here are proven, field-tested frameworks that I discovered over the past 30 years to make fear my bitch. To make it so when I see that gorgeous girl over there, my legs are moving, my mouth is talking. And not only that, but when I show up confident. I represent myself accurately. So, that's what this book is, and that's who this book is for. If you're thinking, Jad, I know about seduction, why should I read another book about it? This book wasn't written to teach you about seduction. This book was written in order for you to break free from your fear so you can go after what you want. And furthermore, this book was written so that you get it. There's a difference between knowing about seduction and getting it. The guy who gets it, the guy who gets the game, the guy who gets it gets women. You see him surrounded with women, beautiful women are in his bed, he has an abundance of beautiful women. Men who know about seduction, they talk, they are on their forums, but when you look into their lives, there is no women there, or there are average women there. So here's the test, whether you know about the game or you get it. Are there beautiful women in your life consistently? Do you have a drop dead gorgeous girlfriend? Are you dating drop dead gorgeous women? Are you able to bring drop dead gorgeous women into your life consistently? If not, then only know about the game, but you're not a guy who gets it. I have a saying, men who get women, get women. Men who get women, get women. So, if you want to bridge from knowing about the game to getting it, this book was specifically written in a very specific way. I engineered this in a very specific way to help you get it, to help you become one of the guys who gets it. That's what's different about this book. This isn't just going to give you more theory so that you can stay on this side being another guy who knows more about the game and talks about the game, but there's no women in his life. Once you read this book, you will have hot women in your life. Here's another thing I want to tell you. Another way to look at this book is this is a science experiment. This is a document that contains proven, field-tested frameworks that have scientifically proven themselves to get men gorgeous women. It has worked on myself, and it has worked for thousands of men all across the world since 2011 until now, field tested and proven on myself and my students. So without a doubt, what's in this book is not theory. There are frameworks that when you work the framework works. When you work the system works. So when you're buying this book, what you're getting are the frameworks that you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to figure women out or the game out. Another thing, one of my talents is I have a talent of simplifying the complex. Another thing this book is that it simplifies the game. It makes it into something logical. Let me read the back. Let me show you the back for a second. That's my sweet Denisa. So, seduction is a learnable skill. You just need the right teacher. I have a natural ability of simplifying the complex. I'm going to explain seduction to you in such a simple way, you'll finally understand it. With your newfound clarity will come the only thing that matters: results. This book will simplify the game, demystify it. It's not this mystical, mysterious thing. It's a myth that women are mysterious. It's a myth that this game is mysterious. No, this game is as predictable and as boring as math. I'll prove it to you right now. I'm a dating coach. When clients come to me, they're stuck. When I coach them and give them the proven frameworks, they get unstuck. I do this over and over and over, and I've been doing it over and over for over 12 years now. If seduction was so mysterious and unpredictable, how could I get my clients such predictable results? It is because once you have the frameworks and once you understand the logic behind how seduction works, which this book explains, then you know what to do because it makes logical sense to you, and so you get the results. So if you're a guy who's been looking at women and the game and thinking, this is so mysterious, this is so hard to figure out. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's confusing because you don't understand the fundamentals. Here's something interesting I heard from a mathematics professor. He said, calculus becomes simple when you have a solid understanding of the fundamentals of math. Calculus, which is complicated and hard for most people. I failed pre-calculus 3 times and then I gave up. Why? Because I didn't understand the fundamentals. Then I came to the wrongful conclusion that I suck at math. No, my teachers sucked at teaching me the fundamentals of math so that calculus would make sense to me. So similarly, So when you understand the fundamentals of something, that thing that previously seemed impossible to figure out becomes simple. So you've come to the false conclusion that you suck at the game. You don't suck at the game. Nobody has taught you the fundamentals of seduction so that the game becomes simple and makes logical sense to you. So what's different about this book is I teach you the fundamentals so that calculus becomes easy for you. Again, at the back of this book, I say, seduction is a learnable skill. You just need the right teacher. So I'll close with this. Maybe you have tried and failed for years in the past. Maybe you've read other books, watched other videos, followed other coaches. I will tell you this. The reason you failed isn't because of you. It's not because the game is too hard. It's because you haven't had the right teacher. Whoops. This is the right teacher. This is going to make everything make sense to you. And let me ask you a question. If the game made logical sense to you, don't you think that you would be able to go out and produce the exact result you want? Of course. The only reason you haven't been able to get the women you want right now isn't because you're not enough. It's because you didn't understand some core principles. After reading this book, you're going to walk away with an understanding, and no longer will you be the guy that says, why do women do that? That doesn't make sense. Why do women go for these kind of guys and not that kind of guys? Why did I talk to this girl and she didn't feel attraction for me? That's all going to be cleared up, and you're going to know exactly, oh, that's why that happened. Oh, this is why this happens. Oh, in order to get a woman to feel this, I need to do this. Seduce with integrity. It'll help you break free from your prison of fear, and it will help clear the confusion and replace it with logical understanding, which will empower you to go out there and get the women you're truly attracted to. For my fans, thank you for your patience. This took me 8 years to finish. So many things in life kept knocking me off course. This is a big book. This is a 6x9 book. It's not usually books are 5x8, which are like this size, okay, around like this. This is 6x9 at 800 at 500 pages. If this was a normal sized book at 5x8, it'll probably be 650, maybe 700 pages. So I gave my all. This is the book I wrote to my younger self. So you better believe that I wrote it from all my heart. And another reason it took so long to make this book is because I carefully engineered it in a way to get you a breakthrough. When I was writing my book, a lot of people said, oh, Jad, writing a book's easy. You just narrate it and then you send it off to someone and they can turn it into a book. No, that's bullshit. That's like every other book. This is not every other book. This is a carefully engineered document that will act as your coach to coach you through this game and answer the questions you need answered so that you never be stuck again. This is myself. This is Jad T. Jones cloned. This is a coach in your pocket. This is a coach, and you're going to reference this for years and years to come. That's why I suggest you guys get this as a hardcover, because this will be your map, your reference guide, your coach, and your key to freedom in the land of women, with the hottest women. If you want that, then this book is for you. You don't want those things, then this book is not for you. Thanks for watching. That's it for today's video. You can find this book on Amazon internationally. Go grab it now if you think it's right for you. Peace.